Hi folks, good morning. Today is Thursday and we're in the middle of July. It is 9:30 in the morning and it's already 103 degrees. I live in Mesa, Arizona, and most people know that it's really hot here, but we've had a severe warning, a heat warning. Is going to be around 114. Yeah, it's gonna be 114 tomorrow. And in this video, I want to show you how I keep my chickens cooled off, how they survive the heat, because chickens are very sensitive. They die very quickly with the heat. Chickens can actually withstand cold weather better than they can withstand heat. There are some breeds that are more tolerant, more adaptable to the heat, and the white leghorn would be one of them, but I don't have white leghorns. And so I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you through what I do. It's very simple, just to keep my chickens alive during the hot summer months here in Mesa, Arizona. So let's go. The chicken coop is, or the chicken run and the coop are back here in the back of the property under this tree, and I have a tarp on top of it too to give them shade. But as you can see, they like to sunbathe back here and spend most of the day in the shade already. There's a rooster, and I have 4 hens. I have that girl right there. There's 2 sisters over there underneath the coop, and there's one more over there. I had 2 roosters, but actually we dispatched one yesterday, and we're gonna have them for dinner tonight. There she is. That's one of the ways they keep cool. I always water. I come and I hose down the back section where the sun never hits this area. The sun never hits under the coop, and it never hits this area. And this area I hose down constantly so the soil is wet all the time. This is what the clay, because that's what we have here, this is what the clay looks like. This is the color of the dry clay. Let me go to this spot right here. Okay, and this is what it looks like most of the time here, because I don't know if you can tell, it's just more of a darker color because it's moist all the time. So that's one way. I hose it down. I hose it down. Sometimes I will pour a 5-gallon bucket, which actually is over there. I will pour a 5-gallon bucket here and a 5-gallon bucket in this way. It floods for like a minute, and then it seeps down into the ground deep down there. So when they dig, the soil they dig out is always moist. Okay. At night, they sleep with this door and the coop open all the way. So there's lots and lots of air. They do have windows, but I don't consider that to be enough ventilation. And when we have triple digits at night, so I open this big door, so there's plenty of air going in and out. And this area where they are in, it's oops, I got a thorn in my shoe. Oh, yeah. That's not cool. Okay, so this area where they are in, under the tree, at least in the back part, is always shaded. Always shaded, so the ground never gets hot in order to radiate, like during the day, in order to radiate any heat at night. Like other parts of the yard would. So all that gets heat absorption during the day, and when the sun goes down, the heat still comes up, kind of like concrete. So that never happens here. And the neighbor's house, which is unoccupied right now, this tree, they came and they trimmed it down, and that bush right there was all the way up here, but the landlord has the landscapers come and trim all these trees unfortunately. But these trees also protect the coop from more sun. I need to fix the tarp here. Oh, my husband fixed it already. Thank you, babe. But I water these trees even though they're not mine. I keep them water because I want them to grow and provide shade for the coop. Okay? So yeah, so all that gives shade on that side, but they trimmed it down. I'm gonna continue to put more tarp eventually down there. And chickens just love doing their little dust bath, but they're very very sensitive. When they start getting too hot, they'll start panting. Another thing that I do is I have plenty of water, never run out of water. And I put this was yesterday, so I'm going to give them a new one right now, but like a tray with ice water. And they put their feet in there and they cool off instantly. And so you see how that one right there is panting? They pant like dogs to cool off. But chickens actually cool off a lot faster if their feet are wet. Excuse me. So I'm going to put some ice water here, and when I leave, they'll come and they step all over it to cool off. Well, anyways, after my phone shut down for overheating, I'm back. I literally put the phone in the refrigerator for a few minutes to cool off quickly, but the ice already melted, of course, almost instantly. And the chickens have put their feet in the water like that. They stay in there for a few seconds, they cool off and they walk off. And when they get hot again, they go back into the cold water tray, cool off again. Sometimes they'll drink that water too, because why not? It's nice and cold. Eventually, they'll poop in it and it'll become really dirty, but it's still cold. Or not cold, but it's not hot. It still keeps them cool. I'll come sometimes on the really hot days. Like tomorrow probably, I'll come and add more ice and more clean water. And if I see they're running low on the water, I'll put more water. And I used my ice from my ice maker machine in the refrigerator. Typically that's enough water that's enough ice for one day's tray. But I'll buy a bag of ice and keep it in the freezer just in case I run out of ice and they need more ice. So that's one thing. Now I'm going to pour water into this section and you'll see. There. Let me take you over there. They really like the water. They like to wet their feet. Immediately they come in and they start figuring it out. Getting their feet wet. There you go. So, throughout the day, I'll come out and I'll check on them, make sure they're still alive. Usually that doesn't need to be soaked again. That's just one time a day. The ice water one time a day. I'm gonna go and clean those and add I don't know if I have any electrolytes left, but if I have, I'm gonna add those. But if I don't, I will add apple cider vinegar. It strengthens their immune system, gives them a better chance to survive. But yeah, look at them. They're just pecking, getting their feet wet. They love that stuff. Some people will add misters I don't recommend that. Chickens don't like to get wet. It actually could cause them to have colds or mess with their upper respiratory. You could put fans, but it's pretty windy out here. You know, I don't feel that we need fans. And that's it. That is how I keep my chickens to survive the heat in Arizona. I hope that this video was of any help to you. And if you have any questions for chicken owners, you want to add chickens to your home, we will be adding more chickens to the flock. I'm in the process of looking for more chickens, and so yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.